Bartlemy. Link Learning is a program offering an alternative education route for students outside of traditional schooling in Michigan. Local 3's Tora Thorne spoke with Link Learning, a student and parent, about their experience.
Link Learning is a program started in 2009 that offers students a way to complete school credits in an online alternative to traditional brick-and-mortar schools. Now with 3 UP locations, they're working with students across the UP to earn their diplomas in a way that works for them.
What we do is we take a look at the amount of credits that they have when they come in, the amount of credits that they need in order to graduate, and then we put a plan together with them. We have a graduation calculator, so they're able to actually show us what they can do. If they can give us 20 hours a week and they have, say, 3 classes left, it will tell them exactly when they'll be able to graduate. Or if they come to us and really want to be able to graduate in, say, the spring of 2023, and we know how many classes they have left, we can tell them how much we need them to work on a weekly basis. So it really makes the invisible visible for kids.
While class formats are similar to other versions of online schooling, Link Learning differs by having most students focus on one class at a time.
What we have found is that by offering one class at a time, they're able to focus on one thing rather than think about when you and I were in school. You know, we had 6 or 7 classes going all at the same time. And sometimes that's very overwhelming to students, which is part of the reason why they get behind. So by offering one class at a time, they're able to take it in chunks and get those small wins as they go.
In speaking with one parent and student who recently graduated from Link Learning in Marquette, having those customizable options can make a big difference for students whose style of learning doesn't always gel with the traditional school format.
In our experience, I did notice that when me and my son first started discussing him doing an online school, he was worried about being able to stay on task. Whereas in a normal brick and mortar school, you have a set of classes that you go to every day. Where the online class, he would have to dedicate his time in his schedule to go. It worked out good for my son because he honestly didn't realize how he could set his own schedule. He doesn't have to be up at 6, 7 in the morning and start his schoolwork if it doesn't work for him. He's a better learner in the afternoon, so he was able to start working his school day later in the day.
I'd say it's a good choice. Being able to work at your own pace, it's a lot better than some places, in my opinion. Instead of having to work on 8 classes a day, being able to work on 1 class at your own pace. And a lot less distracting, honestly. It took a little bit to get used to not having to wake up so early or setting my own schedule, doing 1 class at a time, but in the end it worked out really well.
While there's no one box that every enrollee fits in, if you or your student are searching for an alternative to the traditional school system, Link Learning tells us that they provide another route.
I think the theme that I see most is their kids have given up hope. For whatever reason, the traditional system, the traditional school didn't work for them. And that's not anybody's fault. It just sometimes that happens. But the parents really want these kids to be able to get that diploma. So we're able to offer that second chance, and we have the ability to work around the different barriers that the students and the parents are up against.
For more information on Link Learning, you can visit linklearning.org. You can speak with an enrollment specialist at 906-273-0497 or visit locations in Escanaba, Marquette, or Menominee. Reporting in the studio, Tor Thorne, Local 3 News.